Jeez, dude, I don't know if it's because I was watching Local Tech Talk or something, but as soon as I hit stream, it just became a disaster. Oh Lord, that was terrible. Excuse me. Ooh, that was delicious. All right, so episode 1 of Dude Gaming News. I was gonna do this on my main channel because it has more subscribers and everything, but I don't know. I kind of want to just have a separate channel for everything else. I figure I could leave this channel specifically for live streams and shorts, do some gaming in here and there, whatnot for this channel. For the main channel, I have no idea what the heck I'm gonna do with it. Let me go ahead and lower this. Actually, my bad. Kind of left the music playing in the background. But yeah, for the main channel, I have no idea yet what I want to do with it. I reached my goal. I got the 1,000 subscribers, but again, I don't know what the heck to do with the channel now. I'm trying to come up with ideas. But for today, let's go ahead and get right into some gaming news. And I wanted to talk a little bit about tech today from watching the Local Tech Talk. Let me just say real quick, when it comes to the Local Tech Talk, it was a better episode. It definitely was. They did have less viewers than they usually do, but that's mostly because of the time that they started doing their stream tonight. I feel like when it comes to the Tech Talk show, they need to be earlier, man. They need to be like around lunchtime or something, because the late night Tech Talk it's just not happening, dude. It really isn't. But yeah, let's get right into this. Starting with, let's see. In gaming news today, Ted Price being inducted into the Academy of Interactive Arts and Science Hall of Fame. Now, if you're somebody who does not know what the Academy of Interactive Arts and Science is, just like me, I had to look it up. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick. All right, let's see here. Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences. The Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences, AIAS, was founded in 1996 as a not-for-profit organization dedicated to the advancement and recognition of the interactive arts. The organization has more than 30,000 members. Let's see here. The mission of AIAS, my gosh, is to promote and advance the worldwide interactive entertainment community. And the first thing we'll see here, right on the front page, is right here, Ted Price himself. Now, for those who don't know, or didn't used to watch E3 back in the day, so Ted Price worked or works with Insomniac Games. I don't know if he already retired. That's something I have to look into. So worked on games like Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, the new Spider-Man game, and Resistance, which I so badly want Sony to bring back the Resistance franchise. I loved Resistance 1, especially their online commercial. Resistance 1 with their online gameplay. Dude, I think it was like 60 players online for Resistance, or was that Resistance 2? No, actually, that was Resistance 2, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, Resistance 2, I think, was the best one. 3, they kind of went in a different direction with the game. Visually, the game looks super nice, though. But, yeah, 1 and 2 was, like, the best Resistance games ever. They also made one for the Vita, which was a lot of fun. The one they made on the PSP, they tried going for a third-person approach to it. It was okay. It wasn't a bad game, really. It was definitely Resistance when it came to the environment, the story, and everything, but gameplay wise, it just, it wasn't really Resistance. But yeah, Resistance, oh my god, that and Killzone, where the hell are those games? Like, oh man, if they did like a whole HD pack or a remake of Resistance, just remake it, the first game, add the multiplayer to it, if anything, bring back the 60-player online. I used to have a blast with that thing. And bring back Killzone. Killzone is such a beautiful game, especially Killzone 3 has some of the best graphics during that generation that I had ever seen. It was incredible. Even Killzone on the Vita until this day looks amazing. It's one of the best looking games that was on the Vita. But yeah, congratulations to Ted Price. That is freaking awesome. You definitely deserve that recognition. And if you are retiring, it is very sad to see you go. I did see something about him retiring. But yeah, if you guys want to look more into it, just look up Ted Price and Insomniac Games. Check out some of the games he worked on. Let's see. We have a little interview here when he was talking about Resistance 2. Let's go ahead and have a little listen here. Let's see what we could online co-op. Here we go.
Limits of the number of players you can get into a multiplayer match, and I don't know where the line
He was such
blurs
a young boy
between
here.
online competitive and an MMO. So for us, the focus is on
The
action
dude ages well.
and on
I ain't
playing
gonna lie,
with
he ages well.
a squad, with a group of guys that you're really comfortable with to achieve specific objectives.
Dang,
in
Ted
multiplayer.
Price.
Of course, we do have some MMO elements.
Who does your skincare?
That will show up, and we haven't really talked about. But I can tell you, in Resistance 1, we have plenty of unlockables and rewards.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Power we've tapped.
Oh yeah,
I know that with every game that we developed on the PlayStation 3, we're seeing a significant advance in terms of what we can show on screen. And
$599 US. PS3, man. When they announced that price on the PlayStation 3, everybody gasped. But I mean, at the same time, the PlayStation 3, the first model, you gotta think about it. It was a PlayStation 3, it was a PlayStation 2, and it was a PlayStation 1. So it was fully backwards compatible. You know, you had PlayStation 3 has an amazing library of games. PlayStation 2 has an even better library of games. And PlayStation 1, I mean, come on, so many amazing classics on there. Like the PlayStation 3, the first model, the PlayStation 3, where the little front part of the system flips over. I would love, my cousin has one. I think he still has it. I would love to find that PlayStation 3. A lot of them today are not in working condition, sadly, but if I can find one that's in working condition, that'll probably be one of my favorite systems. Like the PlayStation 2 is my favorite system of all time. But if I could find myself the backwards compatible PS3, that's it right there. That's all you really need, man. You got 3 libraries of games right there. But yeah, PlayStation 3, man. The price of that thing was insane. I remember when one of my family members got one, I was so jealous. Oh my gosh, I thought that thing was gorgeous, how shiny it was and everything. That thing was heavy. It still is today. But yeah, congratulations to Ted Price, man. Well deserved. Well deserved. All right, let's see what else we're gonna be talking about here. Let's go back to switch. All right. Let's see. Wow, actually, Ted Price has been with Sony since 1994. Wow, longer than let's read this one more time. Longer than the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences have been around. Good Lord. Well, let me not get into that right now. All right, next up, Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Will it save Ubisoft? Not unless they have Mr. Caffeine to introduce the game a little bit more, to go into more depth with it. No, so far a lot of the gameplay that we've seen with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh man. Actually, I can't even see my chat right now. It says sign in to see. Oh, I don't want to sign in to see that right now. No, you're gonna make me do a lot. Let's see. Real quick, let me just want to make sure we can at least see. Okay, well, this works. All right, we're good with that. But yeah, we're gonna move this just so I can see the chat itself. There we go. Put that there. Now I can see the chat. All right. So, Assassin's Creed Shadows. The first time I seen the game, the first time they revealed it, showed it, whatever, it was not pretty. It seemed very clunky. I love the fact that we're in Japan now. I've been saying this for years with Assassin's Creed. Take us to China, take us to Japan. One of these places, like, especially Japan, playing as a shinobi, a ninja, screams Assassin's Creed. Like, perfect, right? Now, with the new gameplay that they've been showing, the way the visuals look, the parkour, how fluid it is now and everything, they've been focusing a lot more on showing the shinobi gameplay. It's awesome. Like it looks like it's definitely going to be, at least gameplay and visually, it's going to be the best Assassin's Creed game they ever made. Story wise, I don't know. My favorite Assassin's Creed game has to be 3. 3 was definitely my favorite Assassin's Creed game when it came to story, visuals, gameplay, everything. A lot of people like Black Flag. It's good. I didn't like spending like 80% of the game on a boat. Not my thing. Going from little island to little island just wasn't my thing. Shadows looks, at least visually, it looks amazing. The parkour is so damn fluid. The way they move around and everything. We're gonna have to probably pull up some gameplay too on that. Let me go ahead and do that real quick while we talk about this. But can it save Ubisoft? Now, what does Ubisoft have right now to keep them going? They got Just Dance. That always sells. No matter what anyone says, Just Dance is always going to be there to sell a bunch of copies as usual. I mean, it was one of the last games that was sold on the Nintendo Wii. I remember when they were completely done with the Nintendo Wii, you couldn't really find anything on the wall at GameStop for Nintendo Wii. But they had a brand new copy of Just Dance. I forget what year it was, but they had a brand new copy of that you could buy. Um, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like they got the Division. They haven't said anything about the Division. They got a mobile version coming out that at least I think is coming out. They haven't really mentioned it at all recently, so it's constantly just saying like, "Oh, register now and just wait until it's available." There's no point anymore. Just don't bother releasing the game. Pretty much, just make a brand new Division at this point. What else? Their online shooter, what was that game called? I played the crap out of it too. That game ended up dying out. They shut down the servers for that one. Ubisoft is just, ah man, they're losing it big time. What do they have? Raging Rabbids with Mario. That's probably the one thing, their collaboration with Nintendo. It's probably one of their biggest things that's keeping them afloat, and also maybe the Assassin's Creed series is as well. Now, this game, regardless of what anyone's gonna say, this game has gotten a lot of hate. People are saying like, "Oh, I give up with Ubisoft, whatever." Out of all the Assassin's Creed games, this one's get has gotten the most attention out of all of them. So it's definitely gonna sell. Like Assassin's Creed Shadows is 100% gonna sell. People are still gonna buy it because it looks good. Like people saying little too late, it looks good. From the things that matter in Assassin's Creed game, the parkour, the combat, the even the visuals, the exploration, it's all there in this game. Now, I'm still not because of it's Yasuke as a samurai. It's the fact that we were playing as a samurai. We don't need that in an Assassin's Creed game. You know, I'm just saying it has nothing to do with it being Yasuke. If they had one of the characters from Ghost of Tsushima in there, like it's the same thing. We've had plenty of samurai games. Ghost of Tsushima, Neo, we've had a good handful of them. Assassin's Creed does not need to have a big brute force of a samurai as a playable character in Assassin's Creed game. That's not what Assassin's Creed is. Assassin's Creed is hiding in the shadows, hiding in haystacks, uh, throwing down smoke bombs, throwing darts from a distance. You know, like at this point, I'm more in the mood to play Mirage right now. I'm not even kidding. I'm tempted to just buy Mirage for like $20. Um, Now Ubisoft did do something smart. They were like, "Hey, we're gonna show you the progress of what's happening with Assassin's Creed Shadows," but they only focused. At least I think they did. Let's see, Assassin's Creed Shadow gameplay. They mainly focused on showing. Well, actually, a lot of people, at least the big YouTubers, are playing it or got to play it. Lucky them. All right, let's see. Hands-on impression. Dang, I just want to see. That sucks. I don't want to see other people's gameplay on it. I want to see what they had showed previously. Uh, I don't think we're good. Excuse me. I don't think we're gonna find it. Actually, no. Wait. Is this it? No. This is trailer. Story trailer. First look gameplay. This was no 7 months ago. Damn. I guess we're not gonna find it. Oh well, that sucks. Final preview. I mean, this might be it. The final preview. This was 2 days ago. Let's go ahead and see if we could check this out. Let's see what they got to show. We got a commercial. Of course we do. Two commercials. All right, let's see. Yeah, I just want to see more of the parkour. Well, here we have Yasuke gameplay. See, this is not Assassin's Creed. This is Tsushima. Or trying to be Ghost of Tsushima. Now this, right here, this is who I want to play as throughout the entire game. Like, if they split the campaign, the story mode, into two different story modes, that's fine. But I'm playing as this character first. Like, the environment looks beautiful. I just want to see more parkour, though. I want to show that off of what they had shown. Like, look at this. The heavy attacks, everything. I don't know, dude. It's not Assassin's Creed to me. Oh, of course, we got another commercial. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, there was a video that I had seen where they showed off most recent gameplay. And now it's not there anymore. New gameplay demo. Is this it? Oh, this might be it. Or is this the same crap I was looking at? Damn, I think they got me. This might be the same one I was looking at. Oh, what a pain in the butt. I was hoping to have this just up and ready. This might work. Here we go. Some parkour. Let's see if this shows off how fluid it is. I mean, man, in the video I seen, man, it kind of resembles what I was looking at, but it was just so much more fluid, dude. The way like she would, drop down from balconies and everything and like moving around and parkouring over stuff. Like some of the stuff is here. It was just way smoother in the video that I had seen that was like the most recent thing. But anyway, besides all that, I think oh crap, wait, I think this is it. I think this is this is it. This is it right here. Let's see how smooth this is. Oh man, look at that. Yes. I mean, this game's going to be fun. I don't know what the story's going to be like. I'm hoping the story is good. Please let it be good. The gameplay looks fun. I don't know what else to say. You can't deny it. I can't deny it. This is beautiful. This is definitely her gameplay is Assassin's Creed. Now, I still want Assassin's Creed game to also take place in China, which I think they made one called Assassin's Creed Jade. But I don't know if that's an actual, like, full-blown Assassin's Creed game like this. But dude, this is beautiful. Like, visually, it looks great. The gameplay, dude, the assassinations, like, yes, dude. It's not just going behind them and sticking an arm blade inside of them. Like, it actually works. Oh, man. All right. Well, is it going to save Ubisoft? I don't know. It's going to sell well, though. I have a feeling it's going to sell very well. Regardless of what a lot of people are complaining about, I'm still going to get it. I'm still going to enjoy it, I feel. The only thing that's probably going to ruin it for me is going to be the story. If it's not good, it's not good. But yeah, the release date, I know people are pissed off about that, them pushing back the release date. It's now, what is it, March 20th. Jeez, dude, March 20th. They keep pushing this game. To be fair, they had to push this game back. Oof. They did not want to release this game when it was going to release because it definitely had some issues. It was not as smooth as that. But so far they're doing amazing with it. I think they are. But again, having being playing as two different characters, as a shinobi, a ninja, and then a samurai, in any other game that works. In an Assassin's Creed game, it doesn't work. Like, I'm sorry, it doesn't. Unless you're only gonna allow us to play as him as a samurai for only certain missions, a short period of time. Okay, I guess that's fine. But the majority of the game, I want to play as her, jumping around, like scaling through up on walls, throwing my grappling hook in places. Like, I want that gameplay. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. What do I know? I don't know nothing. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for Assassin's Creed news. I'm still gonna get it. Next up is physical copy games sales are down 85% compared to back in 2008 when it was at its peak. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, digital's the future. It's the future. Like, yes, digital most likely is going to be the future, but at the same time, physical copies to me and to a lot of people are always going to be wanted. They will always be there, whether it's from Best Buy, GameStop, Walmart, or even your local retro game stores. Physical copies are always going to be there. They're always going to sell. There's always going to be a place for them. Look at games like, I hate bringing this up, but look at what's that company called? Where they take digital games, they turn them into physical copy games. I forget the name of the company, but there was a lot of controversy with them and everything not too long ago. Um, Damn, that's gonna be bugging me for a while. I can't even look it up because I can't remember. Anyway, they take digital games and they make physical copy versions of them, and they sell quite well. Like, a lot of those games have sold pretty well, but that just goes to show you that people want physical copy games. I would rather own a physical, like a lot of the games I have on my Steam account. I would love to have them on a shelf, like just all stacked up next to each other. And also, I would actually own them. They're not going to be just a digital file on my computer that, like, if I lose my account one day, they're gone. No, I'm going to have them right here. They're going to be nice to look at. I can just grab them, open them up, take out the disc, put it into the system, and just start playing. Even when I first started PC gaming, I was buying big box copy games, big box PC games. I love those because of the way the boxes look, how big they were. Um, I I just absolutely love buying those type of games. And till this day, I'll still buy physical copy games. I enjoy them. There's a lot you could do with them. For example, you could buy a brand new copy of a game. Let's say you buy a physical copy of the new Grand Theft Auto game. If it's selling for like $100 or whatever, you could play it. If you don't like it, you can either trade it in or sell it. Now, people will be like, well, you don't get much for trading in GameStop. Well, usually if it's like a $60 game, the most that they give you is like $35. Unless they're running a promotion, then you get like $45. At the end of the day, you're getting something. Whereas if I'm playing a game on Steam, I've been playing it for a couple days. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking where it's going. I kind of don't want it anymore. I'm stuck with it. Especially if I pass that 2 hour mark, I'm stuck with it. I can't give it to a friend, be like, here, you want to buy it off me? $10. Can't do that. At least if I had the physical copy game, I don't have to sell it to GameStop. But if I did, that's $35, $45 that I could take and put it towards another game. It'll make that game that much cheaper. Or I could just buy a used $20 game if I wanted to. Or I could sell it myself, sell it on Facebook, give it to a friend, sell it to a friend, whatever. The point is, I own the game. It's a physical copy, and I can do whatever I want with it. I can give it to a friend, or I can keep it and put it on the shelf. The point is, I could always get rid of it or sell it, whatever. Even if the game at some point is only worth $10, guess what? That $10 could buy me dinner at Taco Bell. I'm just saying, there's always going to be a home for physical copy games, even if the sales are down. Like I get it. A lot of people are saying it's more convenient to download the games and stuff like that. I understand that. But like, come on, dude. Think back at the days of like Blockbuster. You're in your pajamas, you're going with your family, going to Blockbuster. They're looking for a movie, you're looking for a game to rent for the next 7 days or 4 days. You rent your game, you take it home, start playing it. Like it's the feeling of just like getting excited to like, all right, I'm gonna grab my wallet, head out. I'm gonna go to GameStop or FuncoLand or something. I'm gonna go buy that game I've been excited for all day, rather than just like turning on your Xbox, hitting download. Like I have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I I was like, cool. Let me just download. Yay! I have it. I There was no excitement. I wasn't excited. I would have been way more excited to play the game. This is just me, but I mean other people also agree with me. Way more excited to go to GameStop, grab the game off the shelf, buy it, take it home, take it out the bag, open it up, see if there's like a goodie that comes with it sometimes, like a pin or a sticker or something. It's just nice little things. And put it and start playing. I know people were like, well, you got to install the game and then the updates. That's fine. But the point is, I was excited to go to the store, stop by a Taco Bell, head home, and install the game or whatever. That is, for me, way more. That makes it way more exciting to play the game. And it just builds up the hype more for me. Rather than just coming home, ordering DoorDash, downloading the game, and just sit there. And that was it. That's how you got to play your game. That's boring to me. That's not exciting or nothing. Especially like, dude, midnight releases were like the greatest thing ever. I'm gonna make a whole separate video about this, but midnight releases when it comes to gaming is freaking amazing. Even till this day, there's sometimes GameStop does these late night releases where they release a game like at 9 o'clock. You can still consider it a midnight release, but you go there, they put you in a group, you wait outside, wait to go in. The best part though, back in the day, especially when Gears of War released, Halo 3 released, I was there for the Halo 3 release at my GameStop. The line wrapped around the entire plaza. I've never seen a line that big for anything, not even Black Friday. The line though, my gosh, it was incredible. I'm also going to show a video also later on when I talk about midnight releases later on in another video. I'm going to show the last one that I went to. Not the last one, but one of them. Batman Arkham Knight. I went to the midnight release for that. They had a DJ. We had pizza. We were ordering food. We were talking about games with all the other people. We were playing our handhelds, sharing gamer tags. That was peak in gaming, in the gaming community. That was it right there, dude. Like we all get out the house, we all would get in line waiting for the game to come out. We would talk about the games that we were playing. We'll be playing like our 3DSs or DS PSPs, whatever at the time. We were waiting for like the pizza to get there. I remember I used to buy pizza and share it with other people in line and stuff. Dude, best time ever. The best. And a lot of like young gamers today, man, they never got to experience that. That's why to the majority of them today, it's just about logging into your Xbox, downloading Fortnite or Call of Duty or something like. Oh man, they just don't get it. A lot of people today, just especially young gamers, don't get how exciting it was to go with your friends to a midnight release where you get to meet other gamers, sharing gamer tags, talking smack, whatever. You guys are rushing home to play the game, or you're gonna meet up all together at a friend's house to play like the newest Halo game. Ah, man, great memories, dude. Great memories. One of the best. But yeah, for me, physical copy games always will have a special place in my heart. I will always continue to buy physical games. I prefer it over digital, unless the only time where like I prefer digital is on a handheld. Like a PSP, Vita, Nintendo Switch, Steam Deck, that type of thing. Yes, then with that I prefer, because at least then I just carry the handheld. I don't have to carry a bunch of cartridges with me. At home, keep the games at home, put the disc in, start playing. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. But it's a shame, man. It's a shame what's happening with gaming today. But yeah, I don't want to talk too. I don't want to do too much tonight. Oh boy, let's see. What else can we talk? Oh, actually, there's one thing I wanted to talk about, which is what I was hearing on. Well, actually, wait, there's one thing I wanted to mention, which is something that's to do with some gaming news right now. Xbox head says they love the work we do with Nintendo. Now, Phil Spencer has been liking what he's been seeing with the Nintendo Switch and the Switch 2 and everything like that. I'm sure he's excited about it. And I don't know what he means by, like, I guess wanting to work with Nintendo or something like that, but I feel the way Xbox is going, they're going to keep selling their systems. Why? Because their systems sell, especially the Series S. That system is going to keep selling until they sell a Series S Pro or something. Because it's super affordable. It plays every Xbox game on Game Pass. Um, and you don't need to spend a lot. You don't need to buy a gaming PC or a Steam Deck or whatever. You just buy the Series S. It plays everything. It's not going to be as visually pretty as a Series X, but it's still going to look good. I used to own one. I loved it. The only thing I didn't like was the storage amount that you had available. That was it. But now they got the 1 terabyte version, I guess, something like that. Still not enough, but it's nice to have double. Um, oh Lord, the more I talk, it's like the more sick I feel, which is weird. I shouldn't be sick anymore. But yeah, um, Xbox, their direction into where they're going, according to like their advertisement, they're like, oh, this is an Xbox. This is an Xbox. They're showing TVs. They're showing your laptop. They're showing, they showed a Legion Go. They showed the Xbox itself. They're pretty much saying like, hey, you're gonna be playing Xbox everywhere. We're gonna put Xbox everywhere. Now, when they say that, I'm assuming that they're referring to Xbox Game Pass or their cloud version of Xbox Game Pass. Like, yeah, some of the handhelds, device, whatever, you're gonna be running Game Pass on them. They're gonna be running Windows. You're gonna be downloading the games onto the system. But something like a TV, for example, that they were showing in a tablet, you're gonna be running Xbox Game Pass Cloud or Cloud Game Pass, which on the Locale Tech Talk, Rich was like, "Oh, yeah, cloud gaming, that's pretty much gonna die. It's not gonna work or whatever. Ever since, with Stadia being a failure." There was a time where I agreed with him on that. When xCloud first started, I was trying it out. It was horrible experience from trying to play Halo on there. It was just everything ran like complete crap. Tried Stadia, also ran like crap. The only thing I ever had luck with when it came to cloud gaming was GeForce Now. GeForce Now was probably, and probably still is, the best way to do cloud gaming. Like, it, at least if you pay for the service, or you get to play on one of their more available high end rigs on their server, it used to run amazing, to the point where I didn't have a gaming PC at one point because I had sold my previous one, and I was just playing through on my keyboard, mouse, my monitor. I was playing straight through GeForce Now. I was playing Borderlands, Metro, everything was running through GeForce Now. And it was running great. It was like barely, little to no lag. It was running beautifully. I loved it. GeForce Now was absolutely amazing at the time. It probably still is. I haven't tried it recently. Um, but yeah, it's definitely, it was definitely the way to go for cloud gaming. Now, not too long ago, I want to say pretty recently, I was at my doctor's appointment, and I was gonna bring my Legion Go with me. But I was like, you know what? it's too big. I don't want to bring it with me today. At the time, I want something else, and I didn't have a Vita on me. I didn't have a 3DS on me, which I would love to have with me whenever I'm out and about, just because of the size of them. But I did have my phone on me, my Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, and I had a Backbone game controller, the version 2. My phone was running on mobile data. I was there for 2 hours during my treatment. I connected my Backbone controller, was using the user interface, playing a couple like Android games, Star Wars Hunters, whatever. But then I was like, you know what? I got Game Pass Ultimate. Let me try to cloud play a game on the cloud. I was playing Stalker 2, Indiana Jones, and then I started playing Call of Duty, Black Ops 6. They ran on mobile data. Amazing. I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and I forgot at one point that I was even playing on cloud. I was even cloud gaming. I completely forgot. I was having so much fun playing the game with the controller that I forgot that I was even streaming the game. Cloud gaming has made a huge leap compared to when it first started with xCloud. Xbox Game Pass, cloud gaming, whatever they're calling it, is amazing. It's working beautifully actually. Within another year, I want to say, because that's how close they are, they're going to nail it perfectly to the point where it's going to be just like Netflix. It's just going to work on your data. And this is on mobile data. This is on 5G. It was running like a champ. I mean, I even used it while I was home because I didn't want to play on my like computer at the time. I just wanted to lay down. I was playing on there. I was like, man, I'm playing Persona. I'm playing Stalker 2. I'm playing all these Xbox games on my phone through cloud, and they're launching just like that, and playing just like that. Uh, Sorry. I don't know why my nose is stuffed up. The more I talk, I wasn't even stuffed up before I started the stream. I'm a mess, dude. I'm just like, health wise, I'm a disaster all over. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So cloud gaming, I disagree with Rich. It's not going nowhere. If anything, it's just getting better. Stadia came in too early, didn't work out. On live, if you guys remember that, that was also early days. I believe that was the early days of cloud gaming as well. God, on live, I remember that thing, man. That was a disaster on live. Yeah, on live, Stadia, they came in too early. The technology was too early. It wasn't working. It wasn't working out. I did try recently Luna uh, through Amazon. It could be because of the device I was using, maybe my TV or whatever. There was an input delay. The games will start up, but there was an input delay with trying to play games on Luna. I also played Game Pass on my Amazon Fire Stick 4K. Again, it could be the device itself. There was also an input delay, at least when it came to like playing first person shooters, stuff like that. The only time where I got to use Game Pass cloud gaming and it ran beautifully was on my phone. And I'm thinking like, damn, all you really need is your phone and a backbone controller, which is always on sale for like $70, and you have yourself a gaming handheld. You have Game Pass. Well, as long as you pay for Game Pass, like $20 a month, you have access to all of Game Pass, the Xbox version of Game Pass. So you have access to the 360 games, the original Xbox games, Xbox Series games. You have access to all of them right on your phone. And your mobile data, I assume you have 5G, it's going to run beautifully. The games are going to be responsive. There's going to be little to no input delay. I haven't tried all the games yet. But what I have tried, especially Call of Duty Black Ops 6, where you need that reaction time, I was killing it in Black Ops 6. Um, but yeah, I have not tried yet cloud gaming on my Legion Go. I'm going to end up trying it out because I do have Game Pass on here. I don't need to play cloud gaming on my Legion Go. All my games are installed, but I'm gonna try it anyway to see how it works out. Um, I'm thinking probably out of all the gaming devices though, like the PC handhelds, most likely the Steam Deck OLED is going to end up using Xbox Cloud Gaming the best because of its was it running Wi-Fi 6 or something like that. It's probably gonna work out a little bit better on there if you could get Game Pass on there. You have to like jump through some hoops just to get it running on there. But yeah, cloud gaming, I thought it was gonna be an absolute failure. I thought I used to not like it at all. I used to hate it. Now I see its potential. It works for me, and yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about it. I think it works out nicely, and it's gonna get even better down the line. But I think that's the direction that Xbox is going through. Is they're going to be focusing a lot on cloud gaming, actually, especially the fact that they want to have Xbox everywhere. They want to have Game Pass everywhere. They're still going to continue to sell the systems because the systems sell. You don't have a gaming system that you don't want to do cloud gaming. You don't have a gaming PC. It's okay. We have options here. We got an Xbox Series X for your 4K gaming. You don't want to break the bank. Here's an Xbox Series S for $250. The Series S is like the best value for gaming, for current gen gaming. It's an amazing system. It's powerful. Uh, it plays all of Game Pass. Yeah, it's digital only, which I wish it had the disc drive in there. But it's small, it's portable. Get yourself an external hard drive for it, dude. It's worth it. It's 100% worth it, man. Like, especially compared to like the prices of like the PlayStation 5 Pro, the Series X, a gaming PC. Um, the Series S is just the way to go. Now, what Keemstar was saying. There's no point in getting a console. PC gaming is the way, and this, and that, yada, yada, yada. My beard and everything. I have a gaming PC. I have a beast of a gaming PC. I have a game PC that can run games in 4K. I play on it, quite often. I play my Legion Go. I still, a lot of the times, will prefer to play on the PS5 over my PlayStation. I mean, over my PC. It's just the fact that it's already connected to the TV. I just grab the controller, I click on the game, and I start playing. That combined with PlayStation's premium service thing, yeah, you got to pay for online, but it's not like you don't get anything out of it. You play online, but you also have access to a library of games. It's their own version of like Game Pass. With that, I beat Ratchet and Clank. I was playing through Ghost of Tsushima. I was playing Horizon Forbidden West. You can say, well, all those games are already now on PC. Yeah, but I didn't have to pay full price for them. I just had to pay $20 for the month, and I had access to all of them, and I could play all of them. I was even playing through Demon Souls, which is an amazing game. It's one of the best looking games on the PlayStation 5. Um, but yeah, it, there's still game consoles today. There's still plenty of reason to own one. That's just one of the reasons. Now, Rich was saying, "Oh, you could just plug your game PC to your TV." I did that. I've done it multiple times. I hated it every single time. Once I'm playing the game, sitting there, I'm like, okay, this is nice. Then when I exit out the game, maybe some little pop-up windows will come up. Maybe the game will crash. Maybe when you start up the game, it's like, oh, just select play on this window or whatever. Then I gotta get up, go to my computer, select it with the mouse, and I could go back to the living room, sit down, get a wireless keyboard and mouse, whatever. Again, I would just rather grab my controller, turn it on, click on the game, and play. One of the great things about the Xbox Series systems is that I could be playing the game. It's like, okay, I want to eat something now. I'm going to go ahead and go on Netflix. I can go right into Netflix on the Xbox. Once I'm done eating, I can go right back into the game and continue exactly where I left off. Just like that. Well, with PC, you can do that too. You can just minimize the game and then open this up and that. Yeah, but it's, again, that's for a desk setup like this right here. That's not going to be meant for using it on the TV. It's just more convenient. way more convenient to own a gaming console to play on your to play on your TV or whatever, rather than having a gaming PC. A lot of people that come home from work, they just want to sit down, grab the controller, lay in their bed, turn on the system, just start playing, then put Netflix, go to sleep or something. You know, they just rather do that. The game already looks nice to them. They have fun with it. That's it. The amount of like videos I've seen where people have their Series S inside their entertainment system in the background, because that's just again, the price and what you get access to is just worth it all around. Um, so yeah, there's plenty more to talk about when it comes to that. But yeah, like I said, I disagree with Keemstar and Review Tech. I'm Rich. There's still plenty of reason to own a PS5, to own an Xbox Series S or X. There's still plenty of reason to own them compared to a game PC. Oh, all these games are already on PC and on Steam, stuff like that. Yeah, but you're not thinking about how much it costs to have everything put together: your monitor, keyboard, mouse, speaker, or headset, the parts inside your computer. Or some people, if they're not that tech savvy, they'll be like, okay, I'll just buy a pre-built one. It's going to cost them even more money to do that. And at the same time, most likely, if you don't want to really break the bank too much, at most you're going to get maybe 1080p 2K gaming or whatever, or maybe 1080p, who knows. Depending if you're going to go like a really cheap route, then you're just going to be doing some 1080p gaming. Meanwhile, while you're on PC Part Picker, I just plugged in the HDMI cable to the Xbox or PlayStation, and I'm already downloading my games, and I'm watching some Netflix while they download, while you're still picking out your parts to see what's compatible with what. Listen, I've been a PC gamer for years. For years, I've been a PC gamer since Homeworld 1 on disc. I've been a PC gamer. Okay, I know the benefits of PC gaming. I know visually it looks nice. The games look amazing. The games run great. You can play things like on an ultra wide monitor, like I have right here. Yeah, the desk setup and everything. It's great. But sometimes I just get in the mood to just go to the living room, grab a controller, turn on the Xbox or PlayStation, and just start playing like that. You know, and having also maybe some friends that only have an Xbox or PlayStation, or maybe playing on the Nintendo or something. Anyway, um, but yeah, it's just nice to have a little bit of everything at the end of the day. Now people are saying, now I remember Rich was saying like, well, you could just upgrade your PC, you know, down the line. You don't have to buy a new system, whatever. The graphic cards cost as much as a brand new system. At least, you know, let's say you buy one graphic card today, you're going to wait till next year to buy a new one. Well, next year you're going to be spending like $550 on a graphic card, or maybe more, depending what you're looking for. Meanwhile, yeah, I'll be playing the PlayStation 5, but the games are still going to look great. I'm still going to be having fun with it until, you know, years down the line, until they make the PlayStation 6 or whatever, which people are complaining about the PlayStation 6 already. It's not even out yet. It's like, we don't need one. We just got the Pro and and all this. Like, oh my God. You don't have to buy it. You know what the crazy part is? You don't have to buy it. It's just going to be there. Let it be there. If it's available, it's available. If you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't, because you have a Pro, then don't. That's it. Don't put too much thought into it. Like, you're not the one making it. You're not the one paying for it to be built or whatever. It's going to be in the stores. If you want to buy one, go for it. If you don't, you don't. You complain about that, but yeah, why is no one complaining about the yearly releases of graphic cards that are coming out every single year? 4070, 4070 Ti, 4070 Ti Super, 4070 Super, um, 7800 XT, 7800 GRE, XTX, all these things. Like, a lot of people don't complain about those things, but no, they'll complain about the PlayStation 6 releasing 2 years from now, 2 years from now, 2 whole years from now. Some people upgrade their graphic cards by then. okay, well, guess what? Instead of upgrading your graphic card, you could just buy the PlayStation 6 2 years from now. Like, for me, I would love to upgrade my PC every maybe 2 years. Upgrade my PC. 2 to 3 years, depending on the generation, how demanding it's going to be. With an Xbox or PlayStation, you don't really have to worry about that. You could continue using the same system until they say, "Hey, we're not supporting the system anymore. You're gonna have to get the new one." Just like graphic cards, hey, we're not gonna be putting out updates for these things, so you might have to start looking at new graphic cards. It's happened. But yeah, if the PlayStation 6 releases in 2027, that's 2 years from now. Just let it. It's 2 whole years from now. Enjoy the system that you have. If you have a PS5 and by then you want to upgrade, then get the PlayStation 6. No one's forcing the PlayStation 5 Pro down your throat. If you want it, you want it. You don't, you don't. And if you have it now, the PlayStation 6 is 2 years from now. That's 2 years that you're going to be having the PS5 Pro. You're going to put it to use, sell it to a friend or family member, and then if you want to get the 6, get the 6. There you go. It's not that big of a deal though. Now, if it was releasing this year after last year the Pro came out, I completely understand then. Then that's just ridiculous. But it's 2 whole years from now, man. Like that's it doesn't sound like a lot. That's a long time from now. We just started 2025. Sorry. We gotta go through 2025, 2026, and then when we hit 2027, it's not going to release until holiday of 2027. It's going to release close to the year 2028. That's going to be a long ass time from now. That's going to be damn near 3 years. Close to 3 years. Oh no, that's 2 years. Never mind. But yeah, like you got plenty of time to enjoy your PS5 Pro or your PS5. The PS5 has been out for years now. For years. But I will say this that I agree with. PlayStation needs some games. They desperately need games. Bring back the Killzone series. Bring back Resistance. Bring back Little Big Planet. Even though they're not going to do that, but it'd be nice. I'm just saying. Look back at your PlayStation 2 library. Look at the greatest hits from there. Remake some of those games. Bring back some good old franchises, man. Like there's so many options. Bring back Kinetica on the PlayStation 2. Remake it, man. Let it be an awesome racing game. Let that be the tech demo for PlayStation 6. Like there's so many options, so many great games from the past that you can remake and put on a new system to be like, "Oh, look at this." Like when the PlayStation 4 released, they released it with Killzone Shadowfall. It was a tech demo basically, but I loved it. It was gorgeous. It was one of the best looking things I've ever seen in gaming. Story was okay. The gameplay was simple, but I enjoyed it altogether because it was also a Killzone game. Bring back the Killzone games for crying out loud. You don't even have to make it Killzone 4. Just make one new Killzone game. Killzone. That's it. You don't have to call it a remake. Let's let it start over the whole thing. Just call it Killzone. And then build up the franchise again from there. What else? God of War 1, 2, and 3. Remake God of War 1 and 2. Like, I know we got God of War, this one, and Ragnarok when he's older. But look, the way they released. First of all, Ninja Gaiden 4, we've been wanting for years. Same gameplay style, amazing visuals. Everybody's excited for it. Do the same thing with God of War. Or I'm telling you, there was so many great gems back in the PS2 days and PlayStation 1 days that you can take, remake, and throw it onto your new system. It doesn't entirely have to be a new IP. Yes, we want new IPs, but at the same time, you already have so many games there from the past that you could just grab a couple and remake them and throw them on the system. You remade Demon Souls from the PS3. It's gorgeous. It's amazing. It's so much fun. You did great with that. Ratchet and Clank. There's so many Ratchet and Clank games from PS2 to PSP that you could do a whole remastered collection or something. Continue the Ratchet and Clank games. You could do that too. Like, there's so many options, dude. So many. A new Uncharted game. I know they announced a new Uncharted game. Of course, that's going to end up being on the PlayStation 6 down the line. Check out some RPGs. You know, PlayStation was always known back in the day for the RPGs. Look into some of them. There's plenty. Like, Xbox has Expedition 33. You guys could go back to Grandia and make a brand new Grandia game, Suikoden. Something. Like, you guys have the games, man. Let me tell you something. There's so many options. There's so much potential, bro. With like with the PlayStation 6 and everything. Oh man. I don't know, dude. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But again, PlayStation 6, that's 2 years from now. You know, there's still plenty of time for you to there's been plenty of time for you to enjoy your PS5. Continue using your PS5 from the second you got it on release date all the way until the PlayStation 6 comes out. The PS5 Pro, just like the PS4 Pro, is always there just as another option. Just like back in the day where you had the PS2, the PS2 Slim, or the PS3, where they had the PS3, PS3 Slim, PS3 Super Slim. They were just options. They were just there. If you didn't have one already, you have those options to choose from. Same thing with PS5. You got the PS5 base model, the Slim, and you got the Pro. You don't have to get the Pro, but if you don't own a PlayStation, you might as well get the Pro. It's there. If you don't want to spend that much, you get yourself a Slim. It's just options for you to choose from. That's it. You don't have to get the more expensive model. You don't have to get the PlayStation 6 when it comes out. You can use the crap out of the PS5 Pro until you feel like you want to go to the 6. Just like with my graphic card. I don't have to upgrade to the next generation of AMD cards. I can keep using this thing until I maybe another year from now or two when I want to upgrade. Anyway, that's my thoughts on everything. We're just about to hit an hour. I was hoping to actually hit an hour. So yeah, Keemstar, Review Tech. Listen, plenty of reason to still own an Xbox and PlayStation. Plenty of reasons to still own one. PC gaming is great, but you don't have to get too excited for it. Not everybody is going to be as tech savvy. Not everybody is going to want to go through all of that just to get into PC gaming when they could just buy a Series S, plug it in. Mom could just buy one for little Johnny. Johnny plugs it in, two cables, downloads Fortnite and Roblox. He's done and happy. That's it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. We've done an hour. You know, I'm not gonna do 2 hours today. Today was just the first stream of many. Hopefully, I just took a sleeping thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay down and get some rest. And it's already 3 in the morning. I will catch you guys later today. We'll see if we can find some other gaming news to talk about, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Peace.